Good evening. Welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is, I think, session 8 of Pound of Flesh, our mothership campaign. So we left off, you guys are still on Ypsilon 14. You're in the workspace area. The only remaining members of the original staff were Kentaro, who is kind of hiding over by the smoking generator, Rie, um, and Sonia. And Sonia is missing, of course, she was missing her right arm from the attack at the cafeteria. She's now also missing the lower half of her left leg. She's again in shock and bleeding. And she's currently fidgeting with her laser cutter. Not quite sure what she seems to be doing. She seems to be jury rigging it. Maybe she's setting it to blow or something. Velky is still like shocked and admiring his kill, although you can't really see. The creature's still invisible even when it's dead, although the blood shows. Um, and he's just kind of fascinated by it, trying to get scans off of it. What's everybody else doing?
I would like to see if I can help Sonia
Yeah,
medically.
for sure. I mean, you could definitely like do a tourniquet or whatever you need to do to maybe even solderize the wound or what do you call it? Cauterize the
I've
wound?
got a laser cutter.
Yeah.
I've got you
You
pain
got a medical
pills
kit.
and
Yeah, all that stuff. So
first aid kit and all that stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever
Sure.
works.
What do you got? Pathology or something, right? Or do you have
Yeah.
a higher skill? It's even better.
No, I don't have the
Okay, you can
surgery.
roll that plus your intellect, right? What is it called?
Yeah, pathology and intellect.
Yeah. The pain pills. That's on page 18. I remember. Or actually 17.
Pain pills. I've an auto med, pain pills, and stim pack. All of those. Which would be better to. What's the auto med?
Auto med are nanotech pills. You basically take them before combat.
Okay.
Gives you plus 10% to your body saves and attempts to heal, and a plus 10% to fear saves made to reduce your stress as well. But the pain pills are good because that heals 1d10 points of damage and lowers your stress by 1.
Okay. So
and how'd you do on your pathology roll?
I'm looking for 63 and 15, 78 and 91.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're able to stop her bleeding and stuff. You don't like really heal any more damage, but the pain pills help. So you've numbed her pain and stopped her from bleeding out. She'll live.
Cool.
But she's in a pretty compromised state.
Okay, cool. I'll probably look and see if there's any other injured as well, but after, whoever goes.
There are the remains of several others that are deceased.
There's no one else alive that's injured.
Rie is uninjured. Kentaro, he doesn't look very good. He's actually kind of like coughing a lot and looks like he's going to get sick.
Just from like a shock type thing, or
maybe do you want to investigate him a bit?
Yeah, I'll use the med scanner and see if he's
great.
Okay, what's everybody else doing while Dr. Albright's doing all this?
I'll try to. I can communicate with 13 or no?
You guys are all in the same area, aren't you? Oh no, 13. Sorry, 13's back at the ship. You're right. Yeah, you can though. You have your short range comms. Absolutely.
13. How long do you think it'll be till you have things unloaded? Seem rather stable at the moment.
Everything is unloaded, but
everything is unloaded. I'm going room to room, chamber to chamber, ensuring that there are no hitchhikers, and then sealing the rooms.
Maybe we can climb in these ceiling tiles and get our way back to the ship that way
Well,
if we have to.
You're right next to the loading or next to the
Yep.
docking bay. The doors are unlocked.
And I've got a couple of questions for Sonia. I guess I'm gonna
Okay.
kneel down while she's, getting her narcotic painkillers and
She's kind of
ask her a
half out
couple
of
of questions.
half in and out of
How?
consciousness.
Okay, well then I suppose I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the uninjured crew member, but
Rie is the other one. She's the small
yeah,
Asian chick.
the thing that I'm not clear about is, and I'll ask her, is was there no signs that this creature was around or someone hadn't already been attacked or disappeared? I mean, were you guys unaware of what was going on and this creature was in the mining facility? That's my question.
No, we had no idea there was any kind of creature here. I think it has something to do with that doctor.
Yeah,
But
that was leading me to that.
but but Mike went missing last night. We haven't seen him since.
Yeah, the empty suit that is hanging up over there on the wall. I point to it. That one. Got it.
Yeah,
Or the missing suit that's missing from the wall. That's Mike's.
exactly.
Yeah. So I just the question for you, Ian. So
Mhm.
we couldn't get inside the science craft, if I'm correct, right? And
Well,
somebody
you
tried
have not
to.
tried yet. Doctors
I have a.
Albright and Velke couldn't get in. Although Velke is now convinced that he can get in with the laser cutter.
Yeah.
100%. He said, I can definitely get us in there now. And he's brandishing this laser cutter, which he just used to kill this invisible alien.
Yeah, I go, yeah,
creature.
I understand as I pat my laser cutter that's slung on my back. And 2 laser cutters are better than 1.
And 13, you're still going room to room. You're not finding any signs of anything else on your ship.
Very well. He will continue and then also do a full system scan on anything he can, even to the point of checking the air filters to see if there's anything unusual. He wants to ensure there's nothing on board before he brings anything else.
Okay, cool. You continue doing that.
Ventilation shaft, anything, even the unusual stuff. Since there's no humans on board, in fact, he'll purge the atmosphere out of it and then bring it back in again. Make sure.
Okay, that'll take some time, and effort, but
Yes.
yeah. Okay. You guys don't have any pets on board, do you? No. Good.
No.
Not anymore. Okay. So Dr. Albright, you now go over to Kentaro, and he starts vomiting up this like yellowish phlegm and mucus, and it's really, really like almost fluorescent and disgusting and unusual, and you're getting really unusual life signs off of him as well. It looks like his genetic code is shifting.
Can I scan the creature and see if there's a match? Is there
Yeah,
blood? Is there
yeah,
blood of the?
sure.
I'm sure there's still blood. I just want to check and see if.
So you give him a little bit of a wide berth. He just kind of
Yeah.
crumples up on the ground and continues to hack up this yellow goo. And you go over and scan the creature. You're getting a similar reading off the creature, not exactly the same. But the creature definitely has some trace readings of whatever that mucus is as well.
And is there any signs of the creature once being human?
No.
No. Okay.
And there's no indication that he's turning into one of these things either.
Okay.
Whatever's happening to him is not something that happened to this creature.
Okay. There's nothing else I can really.
Monty, Kentaro
Shocker.
kind of stands up and he's kind of holding his hands up on his chest like this, and he starts lurching in your direction. Help me! He's
Don't
reaching
No,
out towards
stay
you.
back.
Don't touch him.
Stay back.
Don't touch.
The doctor's gonna scan you or something.
Yeah, there's
He's
some sort
he's
of
struggling. He's taking off his vac suit helmet because he's at the moment all of his shit's been inside this vac suit.
I'll knock him to the floor, like leg sweep him.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me a combat roll. You can use your military training, or if you have close quarters combat, be even better. But military training is still what, +10?
Yeah, I have close combat actually.
There you go. Then that's what, +15.
46 without the 15, so I'm way over my combat. I
Way
failed.
over? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, +15 is in your favor. What is your combat?
19.
Oh, okay.
So that still
with
doesn't
that,
do
it's
it.
still 34. Yeah, okay, cool. So you try to sweep him, and he kind of stumbles and falls on top of you, and he's hacking up and sneezing this yellow goo all over your vac suit.
Oh shit, guys.
Does
Can
somebody have something to knock him out?
Can
Doctor, have anything you can inject him with?
I've got a tranquilizer thingy.
Do you?
What a trank gun, is it? Is that what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
A trank pistol or a stun baton. I guess the trank pistol will do.
Yeah, I think a trank pistol makes sense for you.
I think we need to take him for study and treatment at Muto Station, and
Yes, that's a good idea.
got a live sample, boys.
Okay.
I'll try and do I have to roll anything for that, or can I just
For the
get him?
trank gun, yeah. Still a combat roll.
Is it?
Well, I guess you could walk up to him and just shoot him point blank range. Yeah. Just roll anyway to see if you fumble.
Can I assist
Yeah,
him?
okay.
Can I assist him? Does that give an advantage to the roll, or?
I'm already covered
You
in
can't
this
really
mess.
assist him like
Yeah.
shoot
So this is
with,
just a straight combat, is it?
yeah,
I have nothing else. I think.
yeah. Just a combat, but I'm just rolling to make sure you don't crit fail.
Okay. 47.
That's
so
not a critical or
passed.
anything, so you're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blast him in the ass with the tranquilizer. I have to roll his body save at advantage. He, he kind of like throws back his head a bit, and he continues like just slobbering this yellow goo onto Monty's suit. It's not eating through the suit or anything. It's just like covering, the front of your suit.
So
And
that
then
doesn't seem to.
he turns
Gonna
around
need a
and
new
he
suit.
starts reaching for you, Dr. Albright.
Oh
He says,
God.
"Doctor, help me! Doctor, please! What's wrong with me?" And he's,
what?
he's puking this yellow goo
I'll
all over
try
your
and-
suit now.
Now I'll try and use the stun bat. Yes.
Okay, go for it.
That's just combat as well, straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've no.
Combat. Do you have military training?
No.
Close
No.
quarter combat?
Close quarters. Nothing. No. But
It's
I
against
intend
his
studying
armor
this.
save anyway. Ooh.
Jesus. It's an 89. No, I didn't trust that.
Okay. So you try, but yeah, he's like grabs hold of you now, and like your vision's even obscured a bit as some of this. He pukes up a big
Oh,
chunk of
God.
red and yellow goo. Now you see blood coming out as well,
Oh.
all smeared over the visor of your suit. Monty, what are you doing? You're free now. Newt, you can act as well. I know you were gonna help, so you can. If there's something you want to do now.
Monty's just waiting to see if we're gonna use the laser cutters on this other ship.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull my laser cutter.
Just use the laser cutter on this guy, will you, please?
You're just gonna blast him.
No, I'm gonna level it at him, but I'm waiting to see. I mean, I want a live sample, so
Wait until he's.
I can try to
Now,
grab him
boys,
again.
can you try to put him down?
Yeah.
So he
Monty will grapple him.
He kind of and he falls to the ground, and continues like
Can I just?
up this goo.
If I can get away from him, I've got like this foam gun. Probably should have used before.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get away from him easily, especially
Foam
once
'em.
Monty knocks him down. He's very weak
But
and
no, and
compromised.
foam is like his legs or
You
something.
foam his
I
legs
don't
to the
know.
ground, and you just
Yeah.
watch him kind of like murmur and cry as he slowly just turns into a puddle of yellow goo.
What?
His DNA completely rewrites itself, and he turns into this yellow goo now. Same kind of yellow goo
Oh,
that's all over both of your suits.
Oh god, was he injured? Like, was he bitten by the creature, or...
Not that you noticed. No.
on the short-term comms, I'm like 13. You're gonna need to bring a large specimen bottle off the ship, please.
And his suit would be like his suit would be having notifications if it was punctured in any way at the moment, right?
Yeah, your suits aren't punctured.
This is 13. I'm
You always get like a 30 or 60-second warning whenever your suit's going to decompress.
Yeah,
I meant this guy's
I'm
suit, yeah,
serious.
but thank you.
13. We've
This is
this
this is 13. I
yeah,
am currently
13.
occupied securing the ship, so you're going to have to wait.
When you're done, we're gonna have to collect up a crew member who turned into some sort of gummy substance. So thanks for that. Out.
I suspect that the mining facility may have some sort of container on board. 13 out.
Roger
So,
that.
indeed. So, Monty, you wanted to check his suit, yeah? Well, his suit's now pretty much. His suit's
I
still
was
there,
just gonna
actually. He's
like
mostly a pile of goo inside of his suit. You
So
don't
you
I
could
was
see
just
any
just...
gonna hang
signs.
it
You
up.
don't see any signs that the suit was compromised, except for the fact, of course, that he did take off his helmet
Ooh,
after he was.
great.
He took off his
I would
helmet
just
after he was
try to
vomiting
like
inside of
hang
it.
it up or put it in a corner to where we can like immediately see if it does something fishy.
Ooh, give me a speed test, and well, you're still wearing your own vac suit anyway. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Right.
That's fine.
Maybe just try to tie the
But yeah, I
top.
don't know if I could like hang it up on something, but
Sure, you could. Yeah, no problem. Dr. Albright, you were scanning the goo before anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
So give me, you got some kind of a xenobiology skill, right?
Yes.
Give me that plus your intellect.
So I'm looking for 83 or under. 22.
You rolled a 22.
Crits.
That's a critical
Yep.
success. This goo is some kind of alien matter, and it seems to rewrite, the biology of whatever life form it attaches itself to from the inside in the process of trying to heal them. You believe this goo also creates an aversion to water?
That was
And you definitely had detected some of this on the creature as well. You think the creature may have been using this to heal itself. Obviously, it didn't go so well for poor Kintaro here. Although you still don't know how he was exposed to it. His suit doesn't seem to have been compromised.
Great.
I suppose you could suspect from what you rolled a critical success, Dr. Albright. You assume that he probably had this for the better part of a day already. It didn't just
okay.
rewrite his DNA into yellow goo like, in 30
Hmm.
seconds or anything.
Doctor, do you want to give us a scan?
Yeah, I suppose I could
I think you should scan everybody in the
scan
crew.
everybody.
I don't refuse.
Well, Monty and Dr. Albright are the two that have the goo all over their suits, but
That's
Yeah.
all over. No, but what I'm saying is we. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Still
Yeah.
like to know if anybody's
okay.
infected
Yeah, you
or.
can scan all four of them, even Dr. Velke. He's very interested in it, although he says perhaps we shouldn't touch that stuff. And
Maybe
you do
just
think it's probably highly infectious, and
Yeah.
Is there some sort of
dangers on contact.
is there some sort of decontamination kind of place? Yes, in the
Yeah,
going into our ship, or
you'd have a decontamination as part of the airlock going to the different docking bays. So yeah, you'll be able to decontaminate yourselves.
so let's
You're definitely
notify.
your suits anyway are highly contaminated right now.
Okay, let's
Why don't
notify
I try to?
13 that that's the case. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That's only on the ship that we could
No. So the
cleanse.
docking, sorry,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll begin to head that way and clean
the
mine, I
docking bay
guess.
airlocks.
Yeah, let's try and get
Okay.
cleaned up.
So, looking around, there must be. I don't know what you guys think, but I'd like to look for some kind of mining container, something heavyweight. That maybe they move things around in, or whatever they're gathering, to be able to dump the body of the alien and this other body.
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to find some
Take
stuff
to
for that.
Muto Station. I don't know if it's possible, but I have. If there's any bigger machine that needs to be operated, I have driving skill. I have heavy machinery and engineering,
Nice.
and
Yeah, you're definitely able to bring over like a fucking forklift type front end loader type thing, right? So you can
yeah,
scoop the creature up and drop it into a container, put a
yeah.
lid on it, ready.
Oh no, I
Um,
want to do something else if we have time. I just want to see if I think we should put them in water, or
okay.
just make a layer of water around them. That seems like that no matter what the hell happens with the bodies, they're not getting out of that. So I don't know if there's a lining I know it might take an hour or two,
Well,
but
there is
We
no
can
body for Kintaro. It's just yellow goo.
I still think
That's
we
all.
should
That's
take
all
them
that's
just
left
because
for him.
I think the Muto gang is going to love having human contact with the
Are all
human
the
DNA
personnel
mixed with.
cameras still on? Is 13 able to watch this as he's doing his checks?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Oh yeah, what do you see?
Put that container with the goo inside of another container and just fill that container with water.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
That way,
exactly.
that way, if it gets out, it'll go right into water, and the water will fill that
Yeah,
container
because you
up.
get the goo into like a bucket, right? And you put that
Yeah,
inside of a barrel, fill the barrel with water around the bucket,
yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I have mechanical repair, engineering, heavy
Yeah, you'd
machinery,
have no trouble with that
scavenging.
at all.
Between all that, I'll put that solution together. Good one, 13. Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, you can manage all that while Halifax and Albright are in the decontamination, getting hosed off for a few minutes. And then like vacuumed, basically vacuum dried, and then recompressed, and then allowed back in. And in their nice, now shiny, decontaminated vac suits about 10 minutes later. No more signs of goo on them.
I'll probably scan myself every 30 minutes for the next day just to
Just
be
to be
sure.
sure. Yeah, fair.
Good.
Do y'all want to make out of here with the other ship that was docked?
Well, we didn't get on board it, did we? Or did
Rie,
we?
No,
Rie is
we
at
didn't.
this point now coming forward, right? She's kind of come out of hiding. So you got to get me out of here. We're the only ones left. Me and Sonya. You got to get us out of here. You can't just leave us here.
Hang tight, Rhea. 13 here will get you any refreshments if you like.
You're not coming on the ship.
She's in shock. She's
No,
highly stressed.
she's not.
Why not?
The ship's in lockdown. He's still purging the atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's got to take care of the asteroid base.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
whenever it's done and we're verified that everything is clear, he'll come out.
She needs medical attention. Look at her.
Oh, she does. Okay, right.
So you have a doctor right out there. Have the doctor look at her.
He already did.
Yeah, Ria was okay, right?
Ria's
I
fine. Yeah,
completed-
she's talking about Sonya.
So
You're trying to get her on the ship?
Sonya's not okay. She's,
You're trying to get her on the ship?
she needs a
Well,
bit
she's
more.
saying you can't leave us here. We got to leave. We got to get out of this place. You got to take us with you, right? We need help.
All right. So, at what stage is he with the purging and the cleansing and the verifying?
It's been 10 minutes.
All right. So he'll go with an emergency refill for the air and get all the scanning equipment that he can, and establish Virgin.
You guys have a medical bay on there as well, right?
Right. Yeah. He's going to establish Virgin tape basically for every door, so that if a door opens, he'll know. Electronic Virgin tape. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So at this point, he's going to keep track of every door that opens and closes.
Where's my character sheet?
13, when do you want me to load this on board? I'm driving the front end loader over to the.
You also have ore to load as well. That's going to take a couple of hours to load.
Yeah,
Right.
you can just leave it out there. I'm only looking at bringing on the injured personnel.
Yep.
How many people do you have?
2. There's Ria and Sonya. That's all that's left.
Both are injured?
No, just Sonya. Ria's in shock, but she's not injured.
All right, so we'll put them both into cryo. So he'll set up 2 cryo chambers while he's waiting for the atmosphere to fill.
Okay.
Did we get paid for that job?
Which job?
For delivering the.
Oh, we get paid.
drugs.
We get paid when we get
bring
back to the station.
Ore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So we're just going to leave all that drugs there, like there's no one on the
at
station.
this point,
Bring that back too if you want.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring it back.
do we have something that we can work out for decontamination outside the ship? Like going underneath the wing and he sprays them down with something while they're naked, that sort of thing?
Yeah,
can
you
use
probably
the
work something
airlock,
out like that.
though.
It would just take some time, but yeah. And
That's what he's
also, of
gonna
course,
start.
the exterior of the ship is going to be exposed to vacuum as soon as you leave space dock anyway. As soon as you leave the docking bay.
I'm talking about spraying down the people before they come in.
Well, like I said, that's in the airlock that leads to the docking bay.
Okay.
It'd be pretty standard procedure, somebody's coming aboard from who knows where the fuck they've been. You're gonna
Fair
decontaminate,
enough. Do we have do we have portable do we have a way to bring like a cryo chamber out on wheels, like a little, in case someone's like permanently damaged, they can just wheel it into medical? Because if so, he's going to wheel 2 of them out there, put them in them, and then spray it down, and then bring them back on, if he can.
Okay, cool.
If that's viable.
Yeah, sure. You put them in there, and then you fucking put them in the airlock and decontaminate.
And he has changed the codes on the door so that other people can't open it.
Which door?
All doors.
Like the airlocks?
Everything on the ship.
Oh, I thought you meant on the
He's
station.
the only one that's opening and closing doors.
All right, fair enough. Cool.
I'm asking anybody seen the cat since it ran after the creature down one of the crawlways? I guess as I'm peeking over the edge of the hole, holding my laser cutter. Anybody seen the cat?
Now you guys have seen the cat since the cafe. Last time you saw the cat was with Morgan.
Great.
Not the cafe, the mess, whatever.
So now we're all moving to where?
It's a good question. What are you going to do now? You've got the Heracles. The Heracles is out in Docking Bay 1, and you haven't been down the mine shaft, really.
I think we have to look on this ship. Come on, let's go.
Velky is going to oversee the specimen and all that.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Since Bob's not here.
I think we should go to the science ship. We got to carve our way in there if we have to. Who's coming?
I'll come and
Yeah, sure.
maybe we can try lockpick set one more time, or we can just get straight to cutting.
Yeah, if somebody hasn't tried it yet, go ahead.
Not sure how badly we
Yeah, you're
damaged
gonna
it
have to
the
cut
last
it.
time.
You're gonna have to cut it.
Okay,
All right.
It's
I'm
I have
cutting
it's
it.
cutter.
completely fused shut.
Okay,
I have
fuck
my
it.
laser cutter too, guys. It should
Okay,
be
give me a
short
roll.
work.
All right,
Is that a speed?
Yeah, be a combat roll. Combat roll,
combat roll.
basically.
Okay.
I
Oh,
guess
I
speed
failed
makes
it.
sense too. Speed makes sense too. Actually, you could do speed. Speed plus your
Okay.
Well, am I adding mechanical repair as a
yeah,
That's something.
yeah, totally mechanical repair.
okay.
Okay. Mechanical repair. All right. What's that? I roll a 39, but I have what is it? A speed 39. Okay, got it. So
Speed plus
49 because
mechanical repair or whatever. Yeah,
I got it.
or
Yep,
I failed it.
engineering if you have it. That's better.
I made it.
Okay. You didn't crit though. You didn't crit fail, right, Monty?
Nope. No. Oh.
Monty.
No, I got a 60.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, I got a 66.
You rolled a 66.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Fuck.
did crit fail.
Uh,
Okay, so you're cutting through real good on your side, Newt, and on his side, he's cutting through, and all of a sudden, it kind of goes a little wild, and he kind of misses off the lock, and you hear the alarm going off on the ship that there's been a breach in the hull. He's cut through the hull of the ship.
Well, we have our vac suits on.
Yeah, you all have vac suits on, and yeah,
I
you're
don't
in
think
it.
anyone's coming. Keep cutting, guys.
The docking bay is not a vacuum, so
Yeah, I
No one's.
finished my cutting through.
yeah, okay. So you cut through the other side, Newt, and yeah, you're able to pry the door off essentially.
All right.
Inside, you can see a sleek, white, clean kind of interior. Um, in the hallway, you can see, there's a washroom nearby that looks like it has been violently destroyed. You can also see signs indicating the science lab um, as well. It's a science vessel.
I'm gonna put on my infrared goggles,
Yeah, okay.
Same.
and
Yep.
if I think it might have destroyed the washroom with all the water. To be honest,
Yeah, so as you look in the washroom, it looks like somebody smashed it up with a crowbar. Who else is going in? Anybody, or is it just Monty and Svalbard at the moment?
is there much room in it? It's
Into
this
the
thing is
science
quite
ship.
small, isn't it?
I'll have cam on.
Sorry, what'd you say,
Yeah.
Rusty?
I'll have my body cam on for the 13
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
and
Same.
the 0 credibility.
Doctor, come in, but stay behind us.
Okay, sure. I'll follow.
All right,
Keep that weapon ready.
you can
Yeah.
keep moving towards the science lab.
Sure.
Okay, the door will open as you approach. It's not locked. Um, inside, you can see there is a cassette recorder with a labeled white cassette next to it. It says number 3. There's a microscope with a
Old
specimen of quite obvious yellow goo under it. And you can see Dr. Ethan Giovanni standing here, very silent. He's holding a scalpel in his hand and he's smiling widely. His mouth slowly widens and yellow goo begins dribbling out, leaking from his throat like albumin. And he lunges for you with yellow tears pouring out of his eyes. You can see his infrared goggles around his neck as well. Um, oh, and now you've got your infrared goggles on, right, Monty? You can see 3-toed footprints all over the place here too, all over the ship. Not in the
On
lab
the
though.
like walls and
Hmm?
ceiling.
Yeah, out in the hallway of the ship. Sorry, but yeah. Anyway, Dr. Albright, roll an armor save, please.
Right.
Okay, what is 00 good or bad?
That's a critical success. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, thank
So as he lunges out towards you with the scalpel, you knock him down to the ground, and he lands
Mhm.
on the scalpel, stabbing himself in the heart. He immediately starts like vomiting this yellow goo all over in a pool right in front of himself, and there's blood as well mixed in with it. So it's kind of again like the yellow and red swirls. I presume you try not to step in it.
Yeah, let's try and keep wide berth.
Yeah. Hey, Doc. I don't think you have to scan that guy. Just saying.
I'm gonna. You said there's a tape machine.
There is. He continues twitching and slowly turning into yellow goo himself.
I'll press rewind.
I'm
Okay.
gonna watch the door with my laser cutter while he's doing whatever he's doing.
I mean, is it portable? Could we just grab it? Get out of there? Or
Yeah,
did you
it's
say,
totally
was it tape
portable. Totally
tape
portable.
deck
But
and a tape?
you can play it right now. It doesn't look to be very long.
Okay.
You can hear Dr. Giovanni's voice crackling on there. Says, initial reports confirmed. Subject appears to be biochemical in nature. Place of origin suggests medical use, though that's not much of a theory. Disappearance of worker 7709 likely unrelated. Click. Possible negative reaction to water? Not yet clear. I'll follow this up in the morning. Click. Initiative positive result on the substance's medical properties. Whether it's possible to control its effects on our biology, which is essentially alien, currently inconclusive. Click. It's incredible, truly incredible. A rate of healing beyond anything. It's almost as if it's replacing cells entirely, rewriting the body at the molecular level based on some, like a cocoon, how the creature is broken down and remade. If if anyone finds this, please sound you hear sounds of pain as he grunts and groans. Don't touch it. Do not come into contact with the. Uh, and then the tape cuts off as you see him just dissolving into yellow goo on the floor.
All right.
Is-
This is a lab, right?
Yeah, this is a science vessel. This is the science lab.
Right. So, is there anything? There's must be an area that has sinks or running water in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just looking around. Is there anything that I could, put a couple liters of water into a container?
There's got to be something.
Something.
Absolutely. Sure.
Yeah.
Science lab.
So I'm gonna put several liters, a couple liters of water into some kind of containers. And can I scrounge like to make a hose or something that might be able to cast water out of if I make a roll on my scrounging and engineering and
What are you trying to make? I'm sorry.
well, it's something
But
that'll
you just
spray
want
a
you
bit of
just want you just basically want to grab some stuff that you can use. Yeah.
water. Yeah. So
Okay.
that will cast water at something.
Yeah. Absolutely. Go ahead and give me an engineering roll.
All right.
Engineering
Yep.
plus
I'm thinking water balloons.
plus probably your speed. I think is probably better. Yeah.
Yeah. Speed plus
Engineering.
15.
Hmm.
Yep. So 39, 54, 48. I made it.
Cool. Yeah, you're totally able to rig up like a water gun, a super soaker.
Yep. Yep.
I say we try to make it to the command deck and hawk in this ship.
Yeah, the actually the what do you would call it? The bridge, whatever, is not too far from the science lab. It's connected,
Right.
to where you pilot the ship, and then there's like a basically like a single bed cryo chamber.
Maybe I can turn these damn alarms off too.
Yeah, you can totally do that. You will notice that flying the ship will be difficult because it has a hull breach at the moment. So you'll need to repair that if you plan to fly it out of space dock. Unless you plan to
What do
fly
you
it
guys say?
remotely, but you wouldn't be able to have a living person aboard the ship currently because somebody cut a hole in the hull when they were slicing through with the laser cutter.
Oh
I
well.
say we try to drag this bad boy out of here.
I say, yeah. And our friends at Muto Station are used to us dragging in
Sailors'
captainless
ships.
ships. Yeah, with holes in their
Yeah.
hull.
I can't wait to see this place. How is it closer than Prospero's dream?
That's a good
What,
question.
Muto Station? Yeah, it's not.
Yes.
It's not. It's not terribly far. Anyway, yeah, it's not terribly far from Prospero's dream either. So, yep.
Could
All right.
someone remove the transponder
Yeah.
as well if we're gonna
Okay.
to take it?
Sure. All right.
So we're just going to use this ship as a transport vessel for the goo.
Yeah, you could
Try and
totally use it
sell
to
it.
transport the goo because you got a whole bunch of it here from the doctor. You could even put the other specimens aboard here too.
Yeah, yeah. Let's load everything on this thing. Yeah.
Shit, you could almost fit this thing aboard your ship, but not quite. It's not quite that small.
The
And
the
if you broke it down, you could.
where did the footprints lead? By the
They
way,
were just in the hallways. They pretty much were everywhere except for the lab and the bath, the washroom. So they were all over the halls of the
should we search Have
vessel.
we searched this vessel yet? That's I think
No, but you can, and you won't
I
find
think we
any.
should.
Yeah, you won't find any other life forms aboard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take my spray gun and look around. There's nothing. Good. All clear.
Okay, want to take a bio break?
Sure. Perfect.
Yeah, good time.
Also known as a Scotch break here.
Yeah, works for me. I like scotch. All right.
Are we on a break?
Yeah, bio.
Sorry.
You just got back from yours, yeah?
Yeah. It's a gamma alert.
Yeah, I know. I saw. It's all good. They dealt with Dr. Giovanni. He turned into a puddle of yellow goo.
Right. I heard.
Yeah. And they're thinking about slaving the ship basically and just dragging it, hauling it like you did the other science vessel you guys stole from the same company.
Stall is such a harsh word.
You salvaged.
Exactly. Salvage is the proper word.
There you go. So.
Grease is the word.
Mm-hmm. And Svalbard made a super soaker water cannon basically in the science lab.
Nice.
Yeah. Just in case you run into any more creatures.
Oh well, then the purging of making sure everything's sanitized will be real easy. You can just use water.
True.
Don't have to do anything fancy. Water with an aqueous stabilized soap so that it's also water.
Yep. Oh, did somebody join or leave? Or...
I'm back. Yep. I've got my scotch.
Is it a Scotch night?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. Hold on. Let me go get something. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Right back.
What are you drinking, Mark?
It's a gift that just it's a Dalmore. So it's a Highland Scotch 12-year-old that a colleague got for me.
Very nice.
It's, yeah, the Dalmore. Yeah, no,
I
it's
like
nice. It's
Dalmore.
very nice.
I like Dalmore. I haven't had that in a long
Yeah.
time, but
Yeah, me too. I can't remember the last time I had it, so I was happy to get it as a gift. So
that's a good gift. Absolutely.
how was your Christmas?
It was good. Very nice.
Good.
Nice to be off work for a couple of days. I worked like 16 or 17 days straight.
Oh my God. Wow, man.
It was mental. It was pretty heavy. There was some long days in there too, but I got it done. Made a lot of money.
Oh, excellent.
So,
Excellent.
and I'll be making a lot more when I go back too, because it's gonna be real busy. I think after Christmas. A lot of our freight was held up in Britain for a few days as they were finalizing that trade deal and all this COVID craziness has been going on. So
Yeah. Yeah, I saw all the lorries backed up in Dover, crazy looking.
yep, nobody's So that all hit us after Christmas, I'm sure. But
Yeah. So what other campaigns are you running?
nothing at the moment. I was about to start one when I got this job, which I'm going to start it anyway in January. It looks like I think.
Right.
So that's Masks of Nyarlathotep. So
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
yeah,
I have secured some alcohol to keep up with everyone.
Nice.
fair enough.
Cheers.
I've actually got some scotch. I got some cheap blended scotch, but yeah.
So long as it's scotch.
Yeah, I've got one of the best scotches made.
What is it?
Rum.
Cruzan rum.
Yeah.
I'm a Macallan fan myself.
Ooh, Macallan's a good one too. Yeah. My favorite scotch. I don't know if I have a favorite scotch, but I'm a big fan of like Lagavulin.
Oh yeah.
I
The
like
very peaty stuff, right?
I like Lefroy.
Yeah, Lafroig's great too, yeah. I think for people who don't like that peaty taste, from Isla, that it can be some people can I think it makes their nose turn up and they ooh, but I like it too. It's excellent.
Mm.
I have a story once I lived in England for almost a decade in the 90s, and when I first moved there, a colleague had me over and opened up his bar and said, "What do you have?" And there was about 40 bottles of various Macallan, various ages. I said, "I'll have one of those." He said, "Good choice," and then proceeded to pour one. It's the only thing he had in the bar.
Fuck yeah.
The last scotch I remember drinking was Ardbeg.
Ardbeg, yeah.
Ardbeg. Yeah,
Yep.
that was the last one I had. Fucking 50, $60 a bottle.
I'm a big fan of the Japanese Yamazaki.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never had that.
Last time I had it, it was like 80, $85 a bottle, €85 a
Oh,
bottle.
wow.
So,
Is that
I'm
Scotch
back.
or is it whiskey?
hmm?
Is it Scotch whiskey or just
It's Japanese whiskey. No E,
Yeah.
just the Y. They base their foundation off of the Scotch recipe, though.
Okay, I got you.
Sounds cool.
So
Yeah, it's good. All right, is everybody back? Barry back yet?
I
Yep.
did leg day and I couldn't run.
There we
I
go.
couldn't run up the stairs. That's what I usually do.
No worries. All right. So you have the Heracles science vessel. Dr. Albright, did you say you wanted to have the transponder removed? I guess Svalbard could probably do that. Or do you have any mechanical engineering
No,
or
it was just a suggestion.
okay.
That's
I can
not
do
mine.
it.
Svalbard, do you want to remove the transponder?
You bet.
Sure. Give me a mechanical repair roll.
Mechanical
With your
repair.
speed or whatever. Yeah, speed probably is most appropriate.
Yeah, speed. Yeah, 39 plus. Is it mechanical repair?
Yeah, I think so.
Nope. Well, I didn't make it. 82.
Oh, yeah,
Oops.
you get it out of there anyway. But it's not a pretty job. It's kind of a hack job, you know.
I break things.
If
Got it.
anybody scans it, it's obvious. Like, well, the transponder has been, jacked. But
Seems like our MO.
mhm. What do you guys want to do now?
Do y'all want to do like a last sweep
Well,
out of here,
your
or
ore hasn't been loaded yet. Your ore is still down in the mine.
Well, that's in the mine. It's not ready
Okay.
for us. No.
is there a vehicle to get down there?
It's near the mine entrance, but you still have to go down the mine shaft to get there. There's an elevator, a freight elevator.
Is there like a loading vessel that fits on the elevator?
I'm sure they got some kind of loading,
Okay.
forklifts, whatever type drivers, whatever.
I
Absolutely.
can drive it. So
Yeah.
If there's two, I could drive the other one.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys you get still vac suited up. You head down the mine shaft, take the freight elevator down. It's a
And
long,
our
slow 10-minute trip down, creaking.
10.
We'll be out of here soon.
Who's going down? Monty and Svalbard, yeah. Anybody else? Dr.
yeah,
Velke wants
I'm not gone.
to examine the specimens and get as many
So
readings
we'll
and
each drive down with onto the elevator, I guess,
yeah.
Yeah.
if there were two.
You both go down at the same time. It's fine. It's about 10 minutes down. Yeah, it's creaking the whole way. I'd like you to make fear saves, please, Monty and Svalbard, as you're creaking down into this dark mine on this ancient sounding elevator. It's not ancient, but it's just fucking. It's heavy industrial shit.
Oh, I passed it by one.
And there's
42.
always the
I,
possibility of invisible aliens out and about,
yeah.
unless you guys are
I
wearing goggles.
I rolled a 7.
Nice. You
I'll put
passed.
my goggles on at this point.
What did you roll, Money?
At 42, and I passed by one.
Yeah, you're fine. So you gain 1 point of stress each.
Yep.
But you don't freak out or anything. No panics or nothing. You just kind of you get down there and yeah, you can see the mine entrance. There are automated drills, which you see that excavate metals from within. They're then
At
pumped
what?
up and sorted up above in the workspace. But you can also see like the big, like fucking what are they
Okay.
called? Carts, full of ore here as well that are ready to be loaded up. In fact, the carts are there; they're empty because the ore is already loaded up on pallets that you just have to lock
Is
onto
there
with
a
your
certain point where I have to
freight
tell the
lifters.
warden my level of stress?
No, don't worry about it
Okay,
until you have to make a panic check or something.
got it.
I know you're in the 20s. You're well up there, if I recall correctly. Yeah.
I believe I'm at 17 at this
Okay,
point.
but you're up there. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you just load up your ore. You can also see from here. It says vac suits required beyond this point. There's another airlock here then that leads into what it says the tunnels.
Let's just try and do this as quick as we can.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a hard pass on the tunnels.
Okay. You guys load up the ore, move it onto
Yep.
the freight elevator,
Yep.
crank it up. and it starts making the long, slow 10-minute creaky trip back up.
Mhm.
So for the 20 minutes that they're gone, 13 and Albright, Velky, of course, what are you guys doing?
What was the drugs we delivered in? Was that like hand kind of packages?
You
Like
had some
is it
small containers or something, probably actually pretty medium-sized containers, you know.
okay? I'll start just loading those back.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem. You also had brought like food and medical supplies, so
Maybe
And
I'll
mail.
load
and
back as
mail.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and load the mail back as well. Might be
Okay.
something interesting
Cool.
later on.
No problem. The mail's probably mostly electronic. Would it be electronic? Would you require hauling them? No, it wouldn't be electronic, would it? No, wouldn't make sense for that. Okay, but yeah,
I,
you can load all this
I
stuff back on.
imagine most of the mail to be packages, to be completely honest,
Yeah, that would make more sense because electronic stuff is just sent cast
electronically.
digitally. Yeah, sure. Cool. Yeah, you load back up the mail and the drugs and the medical supplies and the food.
Has anyone approached the ship yet?
What do you mean?
Well, I'd be
Our
trying
ship?
to
No,
I'd be trying to load the stuff.
there's nobody
Apart
left
from
to approach the ship.
Okay, I was just checking. You're talking about loading back up. I was just making sure
The only
he's got to
two
go through the whole
surviving
process.
members of the Ypsilon 14 crew are in your cryo bay.
Okay.
And currently, Svalbard and Halifax are bringing the ore back up from the mine below. It'll take a few hours to load that on.
Now here's an interesting consideration that that 13 is going to put into the books to look at. If he heard that there was some aqueous vulnerability to this alien,
Mm-hmm.
and in fact they go into cryo sleep, just by the very fact that there's ice would have some connotation to water.
Mm-hmm.
So is it safe to assume that that would be the presence of some water? But then again, humans are made out of water, so that's
Mm-hmm.
an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, isn't it then?
Good thing they're frozen. He's going to freeze them and put a lock on it and change the code.
Yeah, and wake them up last. Just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
13 won't be waking them up at all.
10 minutes later, the freight elevator finally arrives back up in the workspace, and Svalbard and Halifax start moving these big, massive pallets of ore into the airlock, which then leads through to the docking bay. And of course, you can decontaminate the ore and everything there right in the airlock before moving it in to the
Now,
bay to the ship.
the containers are a sealed sort of arrangement.
What, for the ore?
Yeah.
No, the ore isn't in containers. It's just on pallets. I mean, it'd be bundled, you know.
I'm not trying to make you look stuff up. I'm just curious, what sort of ore is it?
Metal, or I don't know.
Metal? Okay.
It's
Would it be
asteroid
affected?
metal. It's asteroid metal. Does it
Would it be
say? Actually, it
affected by
might actually
being
say
put in
what
the
kind of ore
water?
they have here. Huh? Would water
Would it
affect
be
it?
affected by putting it? Yeah.
I don't think so. Not too badly.
Well, then he will definitely hose everything down with a pressure washer. Make sure there's
Yes,
no
just
squirmies on
because
it.
it's an asteroid mining base doesn't say what kind of ore it is. But yeah.
All right, so he'll just make sure that there's no squirmies on board
Okay.
each of the
Yep.
pallets as they go by, and then
A few
just
hours
take all the due
pass.
diligence plus a little bit more.
Okay. After a few hours, Svalbard and Halifax will have all the ore moved aboard and stowed safely in your cargo bay. All your contractual duties seem to be obliged. And Dr.
Now,
Velke is very chuffed to see that he has a package waiting for him at Prospero's Dream.
Was that something that 13 would have gotten by himself, or that everybody would have gotten that alert?
What about Dr.
That he got
Velke's
it?
package?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why would you get an alert? Are you checking his mail?
Well, all the mail goes to the ship, and he is the ship.
Give me a hacking roll.
Hacking it is, plus intelligence.
Yes.
Computers and intelligence, I rolled a
Not
16.
computers.
I
Hacking.
don't even need, I don't have hacking. I just use raw intelligence.
Okay.
16.
All right. Yeah, sure. You know he's got a package waiting from Degrees R Us.
He will mark it as red and file it away.
I come in like kind of clapping my hands together. Everything's loaded. Next stop, Muto Station.
Has he
I
been
give like finger
decontaminated
guns.
yet?
What'd you say, John?
Did he get decontaminated yet? He wouldn't have been able to get in otherwise.
Of course, yeah, they were decontaminated passing through with the ore. The ore's all
Very,
decontaminated as well before it came aboard, remember?
very good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right, so you said, of course, from Muto Station.
Are we, there was some talk of tethering the other ship. Are we going to try that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I presume so.
Did we decide whether we're offloading
Did we
the
learn anything from the
samples?
last tethering that might give us a little bit of an advantage this time, or is it just suck it up, Buttercup?
No, it's fine. It's no problem. You're able to do so.
I'm not begging. I was just asking a question.
Yeah, no, it's great. Don't worry about it. That is not
So
what I meant to do.
did we put the 2 samples from our ship into that ship? Is that what we decided? Or
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you're gonna put all the alien stuff on the science vessel.
okay.
Yeah, again, do the whole thing,
Yeah.
sell it off to him. Like now, before we leave, he's going to use Sonia's. 13's going to use Sonia's command card and lock down the facility and make it so that only an executive from the company could open it,
Mm-hmm.
and set it off with the biological
Beacon,
contamination
the quarantine beacon.
quarantine beacon. Yep,
Yep.
only be
Is
turned
there,
off by the company that owns it, or a high-ranking
Do you
is
want to
there,
whatever.
try to do anything with all the camera footage and stuff that shows your presence here and stuff?
yeah, I was about to say, is there any way of raising the records of our ship being there?
Well, they're going to know we're here. We were asked
Well,
to
I
come.
mean,
Well, we
Yeah, that's
weren't
true.
asked to come by the,
Oh, we weren't asked by legal means, were we?
I could try to.
yeah.
No, you were. You're here on a mail run and a supply run,
Yeah,
and you're
we
also
haven't done
picking
anything
up ore.
wrong. We're taking a contaminated ship away from the property.
And selling it
And we're
somewhere.
saving the people, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to dump the ship in the sun or something.
Okay, we'd have to get rid of the other 2.
Yeah, I think the union, right, that hired us. I mean, we did the job. We tried to protect their members the best possible, get the ore back to the station. I don't see why there would be any problem here.
I think
Yeah,
Tempest Company will be pretty. Or
Muto Station it is.
Okay.
Everybody goes into cold sleep.
Everybody but you.
Correct. No sleep for the wicked.
You make the jump. Of course, nobody can regain stress while in cryosleep. And you arrive in Muto Station. Right. Hold on a second. I need to grab a book. Muto Station. Where did I put that book is the next question. There it is. Here we go. So once you arrive at Muto Station, hauling this ship with an obviously, jacked transponder. Um, your contact here was Dr. Diana Gallagher, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. But you'll be contacted by Big Al Vasquez. He's the station manager. This is
Big Al,
this is Big Al Vasquez. Welcome back to Muto Station. Zero credibility.
thank you,
What?
sir. This is Android 13. We have found something interesting, and we thought that you might want to take a look. We have another case of a ship with some contaminated materials on board.
Same setup as before, I take it.
No, nothing near as bad as that. But the aliens have been contained. Alien matter has been contained within double sealed containers, and it had been put on the ship that we're looking at providing for salvage. But this ship is in a good condition. It has not been infected.
That just haul the wounded ship on up to the Xeno drop-off bay, and then dock yourselves over in the main docking bay. We'll meet up with you in the mess hall.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We will then go through the process of waking up Dr. Albright first so he can be there in case there's any medical situations.
Okay.
And then Engineer Scalvard because he is the most senior, and then the pilot because he has value, and then Velke.
Okay. All right. So you guys will dock at Muto Station. You'll be able to go back over to the mess hall where you can eat and relax a little bit.
Hey, you know what? Who was the one that secured the drugs? Was it Dr. Albright?
Yes.
Let's clean up the packages, put it into a nice clean briefcase, and bring it with us. They may appreciate having a fresh shipment. And we'll tell them exactly what happened. We brought it for them for the other station. Things went poorly. And we're bringing it with them and seeing if they're interested in the product.
It was quite a sizable shipment, right? Or was it?
No, not really. There was only like 9 people, right?
Yeah, there were only 9
Okay.
people.
Cool.
But then again, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 people here, so it's about the same size. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that it's our normal cargo, but this is what we have on hand.
Let's see if we can dig out some old-looking brown leatherette suitcase and put it into it.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, they'll totally buy the cycle racks off of you then. I assume you can sell the same price that.
Yeah, we'll give them a good price. They did us really well last time, so I don't want to say we're going to give it to them, but
Fair enough.
Let's be honest. Let's be reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
A price that makes them realize we're giving it to them.
Yeah. All right. So it'd probably take the better part of a day or so for them to kind of analyze and determine, the value of what you've brought back anyway. The yellow goo and then this dead life form. It's been cut in
I'd
half
like to
with a laser cutter.
I'd like to hand over whatever
And to keep in mind that
diagnostics we
when
have.
it was alive, it was both infectious and permanently invisible, which is a rather unique.
It is still permanently invisible, actually. But,
As I'm saying, it has a unique quality to it.
Absolutely.
Potential for.
And so, Dr. Albright, you were saying you share all the data you got from it too, from your scans?
Yeah, whatever analysis.
Yeah.
And
Good. Well, that'll speed
field
things up.
or whatever.
Is anybody injured? Does anybody need to heal any hit points? Try to rest up that way, or
Try to lose some stress.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with health. Stress is 10.
healing stress.
Prospero's dreams is sounding pretty good right about now.
Well, you are docked here. You probably feel pretty safe. So you can go ahead and make fear saves. Make fear saves, everybody.
Oh. What? 13 to make fear
Yeah, I
save as well.
failed mine.
My night 10.
Nope.
How many points did you succeed by?
Me?
Yeah.
I succeeded by 33 points.
So you can heal 3 stress.
Oh, wow. I had 2. I have 0 now.
Okay, good. Anybody else succeed on that roll?
13 did, but he only had 3 stress to begin with.
How much did you succeed by?
27.
So you can heal 2.
Wait, can he go below the minimum of 2?
Yeah, your minimum is 0 to start, unless you've
Yeah.
got some kind of raised minimum from drug use or something, But
Oh, all right, cool. 1
Yep.
it is.
Fresh as a daisy.
Okay, that's it. Nobody else succeeded.
Nice.
No worries. Now, for the decent, the sizable sample of yellow goo, the research vessel itself, and the dead invisible specimen, they will give you a bulk total of 13 million credits.
13 million, very good. Log that right into the system. Now, who's the one in charge of as far as like dealing for the station? Who's their logistics person?
That's gonna be a Big Al.
Big Al, representing our ship and our new endeavors. We plan on making the circuit, leaving Prospero's Dream and heading out to various outlying facilities, delivering packages, mail,
Excuse me, sorry.
items
Couldn't
of
get the mute
interest,
button
and
in time.
personnel. And we're just curious if we can include you in any of that.
Yeah, we could definitely always use another avenue for supply runs. Could be quite useful.
Very good. Do you have anything that could head back towards Prospero's Dream or something en route? Personnel, equipment, information?
No, however, I do believe if you give me some time, I could get you a nice shopping list for the doctors
Absolutely.
for your next time coming out this way.
Absolutely. Take your time, and if any of it's time critical, you let us know and we will alter our plans to meet your needs.
All right. So that'll take another day. You'll have another day to rest and relax here. So if anybody wants to try to relieve stress again, they can.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I made that.
How much did you make it by?
Got it through
And if it was a critical, let me know.
here. 26.
So you can regain 2 points of stress. You can heal. How did you do, Rusty?
I failed mine with a 78.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you still don't regain any. You don't heal any stress. You're still freaked out.
I think the brothel on the space station is the only thing that's going to work for him.
Pilot
Fair
Halifax, could I offer you a haircut? I have heard that for biologicals, something as simple as a haircut can change your attitude and freshen your day up.
No response, buddy?
I'm sorry.
He wants to
I
cut your
failed.
hair.
I failed my fear check.
Pilot Halifax, 13 is offering you a haircut because he has heard that biologicals can alter their behavior with something as simple as a nice, clean haircut.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just buzz it all so you don't make it look like shit.
Very well. 13 chuckles to himself. He was going to buzz it anyway. And he
Right.
buzzes it. He could. Perhaps a mohawk. I hear that's in fashion these time of days.
Oh, very well.
Mohawk it is. Maybe
Give me a
that'll
mohawk.
change your luck.
All right. And yeah, they come up with a shopping list. Dr. Gallagher, Dr. Nedry, and Dr. Lee all have some various instruments and things that they'd like to get hold of. Also, Alex Petrov, the head of security, has requested a what are they called? Exosuit. He hears you can get those on the Dream now. So,
Absolutely.
and yeah, they pretty much also have a request for a standing order on Psychorax, if possible, um, from the Solarian Church. And through the a special request, I suppose, would be a request made through the Teamsters local.
Is it something that you need enough to store for future use, or are you just looking for
Nope,
enough for now?
just looking for an, standing order. Maybe every couple months to get a shipment type thing.
Once a quarter, you got it. And then what was the suit called again? What suit did he want?
Exosuits.
So how many did he want?
He wants one.
Oh, just one.
Mhm.
Very good. Okay, so just and then there was some medical supplies too. Medical supplies.
Yeah, there'd be some basically medical stuff and some maybe some technical stuff as well for the technicians.
Monty will say, "Forgive me if I'm intruding, but can you sell me some ammunition for my SMG? I'm rather light after our last trip in ammo."
I don't have a whole lot. Let me see if he uses an SMG. Doesn't it say, does it?
Well, at Halifax, I have an
No.
extra foam gun.
No, we don't have any ammo for anything of that sort here.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway,
Sorry. Yeah, 13's offering you an extra foam gun.
oh, I'm sorry, you had cut out for a second. No, 13. I think that's better with you for the moment. I appreciate it.
They've been modified. You can spin a dial,
Oh,
turn it to a small amount or a large amount for sealing of
okay.
wounds and that sort of thing.
Okay, I'll tell you how this thing goes. I'll grab it.
How long were we there?
2
Day,
nights, 2 days.
2 nights.
3
Would
days.
I have had time to try and do some analysis on the Psychorax to see what it was made from?
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Give me let me double check this actually. I need to know myself. It's dark here.
Bob's
Yeah,
with
I
us
tell you, just
today,
go ahead.
right?
What skill would you use for that? You have like
Chem,
biology, botany,
chemistry.
chemistry? No, not so much. Well, yeah, chemistry. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Chemistry works. Chemistry and intellect.
Yes, that's a 5.
It's made from some kind of fruit. What kind of fruit? You're not sure.
From the great
It's not a
tree.
not a fruit that you're familiar with. Something perhaps alien or unique at least. Well, most certainly alien, I suppose. But yeah.
Okay. Are the other? No, I can leave it till I know focus on Psychorex this time. And I have a few other samples that I want to check out as well. But I can wait, I guess. I imagine the church would be the place to investigate this.
Yeah, probably makes sense since they manufacture it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, what about your other two patients? They're still in cryo.
And
I'll
are
stay.
their stats looking okay? Are they?
Well,
I
like
I assume we're scanning them for.
Sonya needs some medical attention for sure.
Do we want to just sell Sonya?
She's lost an arm and half of a leg, so
But
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, for the scientists here is here's two humans from which they can have had contact with this.
No, the
Yeah, I'm
company
on the same page with you.
the company is going to pay us to bring their people back to at least
Yeah,
get their insight and maybe even send them back because they're veteran employees.
yeah, you're right. The union's gonna
Yep.
appreciate their return. Yep, you're right.
And I'm pretty sure that
Now, if
that
they were infected
that's
or they were
out
some
or something.
otherwise compromised, then yes, but we're not ghouls.
Well, you know what? I kind of shorted you on that trade earlier too. It wouldn't have been 13 million. I totally can't figured that out wrong. That's John's fault. I blame John for that.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
So yeah, they're going to give you apologies. How much would it come to? They're going to give you 45 million.
45 million sounds more
45.
appropriate.
Yeah, they're going to
And
give
what
you
is our
45 million.
what's our monthly bill, like 1.6 or something like that?
Your monthly bill is like 16.666 million.
Yeah.
Million? 17 million?
Yeah,
17 million.
16 and 2/3 million.
All right, so
Right.
17 million. Okay, I got you.
Is anyone?
So
I can't remember the name of the group, but does anyone here have ties to the mercenaries? I'm a probie.
Newt,
I think
did
they're
you
all
join
scientists.
the? No, Newt's on the Teamsters
No, I'm a
union, right?
union member. Yeah.
Dr. Albright joined
Yeah,
the
we're all
mercenaries,
we're
and so did
probies.
that other guy who's not with you anymore, Rennick.
Okay, but no one
Or
at Muto Station is really connected in that.
nope, nope. So yeah, so once that's all done, then you guys make your way back to Prosper's Dream
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
head back.
for some proper rest and relaxation.
We
yeah.
gotta
Some
drop the ore and
de-stressing.
Oh yes, I gotta pay you for your job as well.
Right.
Where was that? That would be from the Tempest Company.
so how much fuel like going to Muto and back to Prosperos to mark that down, I guess.
Oh, well, let's see. You went one, jump out, two, jump, three. By the time you get back, you will have used about 3 or 4 fuel. Let's say you'll use about 4 fuel.
Now,
Okay.
not trying to rub nickels together, but the 45 million included the drugs as well.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yeah, of course. I just want to make sure because we were pretty much giving that to them.
Hmm. Did I not have a thing here for payments? Well, I'll find something here to compare it to then. It's gonna be more than that. Um, hmm. Man, I didn't think I just made this up. I thought I pulled this out of somewhere. Well, yeah, anyway, for the transfer and all of that, you'll get another 1,000,000 credits.
1 million for the ore, and then we got, I think it was 50,000 for the 50K for the delivery of packages and such.
Right, fair enough.
All right, so that currently we are 46.5 for this job.
Hmm.
Sans a captain. Uh, as soon as he's able, do we meet an agent there at Prosper's Dream, or do we transmit our information digitally for payments?
Oh, it's probably digitally taken care of. Yeah. Who was the job originally organized through? It's through Monty, right? This was a
Yeah.
job for the Tempest Company, wasn't it?
No,
Or
no,
am I
no, no,
missing?
no, no, no. I meant the I meant the ship payment on the ship.
What do you mean payment on the ship? You mean the credits being transferred from Muto Station to you?
What we
No.
owe on the ship, I
No.
guess. Or payment.
Oh, for what you own the ship. Yeah, it's all electronic. It's all electronic.
Okay. All
Sorry.
right. So before anything is said and done, we're going to go ahead and pay 2 months worth and pay the extra. So we're going to pay 34 million to cover us for 2 months and a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
right off the top.
Okay. Cool.
So that leaves us 12.5.
Yep.
And then you were saying what else now?
Fuck if I remember. I don't know.
That the
All right, so
job
when we
came from Monty originally or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Where did you get the transfer job from? That was actually from the church, though,
No,
wasn't it? Sorry.
no, the drugs or the ore? What do
No,
you
it was
mean?
for the church. You got the job from
Oh,
Ugo.
yes, it was the church, remember? Yeah.
right.
Um, I'm pretty sure.
When we met the union rep in the bar,
Was it the union rep you did it for?
that's exactly for the ore. Yeah, I went to the bar with
Ah,
Velky,
shit.
and
The
we sat down with
the drugs were for the church.
not the drugs, the ore, the ore.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
the
right,
ore.
right.
Exactly. You're right.
So that's where I was getting confused. Right. So that was where the hell are they? The Teamsters local. You got that job actually directly from what was his name? Reedmar?
Yeah, the boss.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
So
Good,
no
good,
more
good.
funds. That's what we got.
So that's yeah, you get your ship paid off. That's what you got.
All right. So we're covered for the remainder of this month and then the next 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Correct.
That leaves us 12.5. So with the 500,000, we'll split that up with
There
or
are
actually five.
five. There are five of you.
Yeah, there's 500,000. I should say. I'm sorry. Because we got 12,500,000.
Yeah. So if you
So
split that up, it's 2.5 mil each.
no, we're not going to split it up. The 12 million stays with the ship, and each person splits up the
500,000.
actually actually the four. The 12 million stays with the ship, and the 500,000 split up between the four humans because
Oh, okay. So Halifax, Velki, Albright, and Svalbard get 125K each.
25,000. Sounds good.
yeah.
All right.
And then if you need more, of course, just come to the ship and get more. But
Hmm.
for now, we want to keep something in the kitty to pay our bills.
Fair
Sure.
enough.
I appreciate it.
100
I'm gonna spend the night on the
125,000.
dream and relieve my stress.
Yeah. So you're heading straight to what's it called? To the
Can't
Stellar
remember
Burn.
the. Yeah, and I just remember it was like if for one whole night, I think that was the most stress reduction. It was like
For the
1,200
ecstasy,
credits
yeah,
or
an
something.
overnight. It's 1,500 credits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Roll a D10.
1,500. Got it.
Roll a D10. Yeah, it's in the ecstasy in the basement.
8.
You reduce 8 stress.
Nice.
Anybody else going to the Stellar Burn?
All right, will go as well.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
He'll sneak off
Private
separately though.
dance, hourly rate, overnight.
He'll probably spend the night as well.
Sure, 1,500 credits. Roll a D10.
15. And 3.
Okay, you reduce 3 stress.
Nice.
Can I get a name of who I'm staying the night with?
Bob. Prison Bob.
Hold on. What the fuck?
And Death by Snoo Snoo.
I like that. Nice.
Ah, fuck this. Hold on. This is not what I'm looking for.
She reduced me a lot, so I want to go back. You know.
Yeah, go ahead and make one up. It's on you.
Cool. Saturn Jam.
Saturn Jam.
Whoa.
Nice. That was a good one. Very very alpha blue.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn Jam.
As soon as he gets within range of doing so,
Everybody else
13 will
okay
put
for
in.
stress, I take it?
13 to put in for the medical supply order,
Mm-hmm.
the exosuits,
Mm-hmm.
and he will, once the ship is secured, he will make his pilgrimage to the church with his bonsai sealed in a little jar to go meet for the Psychorex.
Yeah, I'd like to also maybe separately go to the church with the Psycho.
And I would imagine Velky wants to go to the church as well.
He probably
Yeah.
does, and he's not here. So I think that's probably
I
where we'll
know.
wrap the
I just
session.
Yeah.
did you want to roll for him to see if he notices the tree and the similarity?
No, I'd rather do that when Bob's here.
Of course. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think so. Just checking.
Yeah, that's cool. But you guys can all have you guys can all have 11 experience points. Dr. Albright, you can have 12 experience points. Newt, you also get 12 experience points. Yep, cool.
And what do we need for the next level? What's third level? 75, I assume?